Good afternoon. So, uh, here is a detailed explanation for software testing laboratory. Let's discuss each and every lab program in the software testing laboratory for sixth semester, that is 17 ISL 67. Let's go with the first lab program. So design and develop a program in a language of your choice to solve the triangle problem defined as follows. Accept three integers which are supposed to be the three sides of a triangle and determine if the three values represent an equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene triangle, or they do not form a triangle at all. Assume that the upper limit for the size of any side is 10. Derive the test cases for your program based on boundary value analysis. Execute the test cases and discuss the results. So, the question is about we have to test for a type of the triangle. Three sides of the triangle will be given, and the size limit it is given as 10. So you cannot assign the value for three sides of triangle which is more than 10. So possible values are 0 to 10. And one more thing which is given in this, it has to uh, satisfy all the preconditions that they've given. For example, to tell which type of triangle, uh, you first have to confirm that whether these values forms a triangle or not. Okay, if it can form a triangle, then you have to check for which type of triangle it is, whether it is isosceles, whether it is scalene, or whether it is equilateral triangle. So we are checking for three types of triangle and derive the test cases for the program based on boundary value analysis. Now we'll see what is boundary value analysis later. So before that, let me explain about the program, how you can write. So here you have to write and run the program on a C compiler. Okay, since it is a C program, either you can go with the Windows with any C language platform, or you can go with the Ubuntu, where you have to write in the terminal and execute the program, and you have to check for all the test cases. So that is what the question is, and this is the C program. So in the main part, we are declaring ABC, the three variables, and C1, C2, C3 are the three precondition that must be satisfied if you want to check for which type of triangle. Now, once you get the values of A, B, and C, here you have to read the values using printf and scanf statements. Now, this is the condition, that is C1, C2, and C3. So, in C1, you are checking whether whatever the value you are reading for the variable A, okay, it must be 1 to 10. It cannot exceed 10, and it should not come below 1. So similarly for B and C, we are checking if all these three conditions are satisfied. If any condition fails, it will not form a triangle. If it satisfies, next what you have to do is you have to check which type of triangle it is. So this, here you are checking which type of triangle, and this is another precondition, that is A must be less than B plus C, B must be less than A plus C, and C must be less than A plus B. So if these conditions and the above conditions satisfied, then each triangle will be true, that is Y is for S. else is triangle is equal to n, that n is for no. If it is a triangle, then you are checking for equilateral triangle. You are checking whether A is equal to B or B is equal to C. If two sides of triangle are equal, then you can say that it is equilateral. If all the three sides are equal, then you can say that it is equilateral triangle. Else, if it is not equal to, A is not equal to B, A is not equal to C, and B is not equal to C, all the three sides are not equal to each other, then it is scalene triangle. Else, the last condition, that is isosceles triangle. So this is what the program. Now let's see what is boundary value analysis. So here you can see the triangle. As name indicates, boundary value in the sense it will consider only the boundary values. For example, in our program, we have taken the values for three sides of triangle as 1 to 10. So 1 to 10, you can that 1 will comes in the lower boundary and 10 comes in the upper boundary. So that is what the boundary value. So you are considering only boundary values to write the test cases. So that is what they mean. Okay. So here you can see the values uh, x minimum, x minimum plus. X minimum is the minimum value, that is 1, and x maximum is the maximum value, that is 10 in our case. And x nominal will give you the nominal or the middle value, that is 5 in our case. Along with this, we have to check for two more values, that is minimum x minimum plus and x maximum minus. X minimum plus is 1 plus 1, that is 2, and x max minus, that is maximum 10 minus 1, that is 9. So total we have to write the test cases using only these 5 values. That is what the boundary value analysis. So in the boundary value analysis, you are just considering only the boundary values. So let's see what are the different test cases. So before writing the test case, there is a procedure you have to uh, examine. That is, you need to write the test case name, that is boundary value analysis for the triangle problem, and experiment number 1, and test data. So test data in the sense, what are the inputs you are giving. So here we are taking three inputs, that is three sides of triangle A, B and C. And next is the preconditions. So what are the preconditions you are considering? So as I told, we are giving the limit for the three sides of triangle, that is 1 to 10, that we have to mention in the precondition. And one more is you have to check for whether those values can form a triangle or not. That is A less than B plus C, B less than A plus C, and C less than A plus B. So that is what the precondition. Next comes the description about the test cases. So what you are doing, for what you are checking. So check whether given value for a triangle is equilateral, isosceles, scalene triangle or can't form a triangle. So you are checking for these four outputs. Now here we have our test cases. So since we have 5 values, that is minimum, minimum plus 1, nominal, max minus 1 and maximum value, we need to find out all possible combinations of these 5 values, and we need to check for the output. Once we have to once you execute the program, check whether program is correctly working or not, give some input for A, B and C, and check for all the 4 types of outputs. If it is giving proper output, then come to the test cases. So in the test cases, as I told, you need to form all possible combinations of test cases, but here we have mentioned only 15 test cases. So while finding the possible combinations, what happens, sometimes there will be repeated test cases, which is already you have tested, and there is a possibility like you can get the same test case once again while performing the combinations. So for that reason, you will eliminate all the redundant copies of test cases and retain only the unique test cases. So hence we have total 15 test cases. So go to the first test case, that is enter the minimum value for A, B and C. So minimum value what we have here, it is 111, and so when you are entering minimum value for all the three variables, so here you can see all the three sides are equal, then it will form a it should display the message as equilateral triangle. So this is the expected output. This is the description about your test cases, and here you have to input the data, and this is the expected output and what actual output you are getting. If you are getting this output which is same as your expected output, then it is working properly. So entering the minimum value, next enter the minimum value for two items, and next minimum plus one value for one item. So for two items you are entering, for A and B you are entering the minimum value, and for C you are entering minimum plus value. Next come to the next case, there you are entering minimum value for A and C and minimum plus for B. And next minimum plus value for A, the other two values are minimum. So minimum and minimum plus one combination is done. Now come to the maximum value. So enter maximum value for two variables and one minimum value. Next other two variables and another minimum value. So similarly you have to do with all minimum, minimum plus, minimum, nominal, minimum, max minus, minimum, maximum. Like that again, minimum plus one, nominal, minimum plus, max minus, minimum plus, maximum. Next, nominal with minimum, nominal with minimum minus, nominal with max minus, nominal with maximum. So like that, you have to do all possible combinations of those five values, the boundary values, and should write the test cases. So this is what about your first program. Thank you.